Hello. Hello. We are checking in to Aquarius energy here. In love, committed relationship, a marriage here. Let's see. I'm really tuning in though, and it almost just feels like, yeah, this is where you're at, but it's almost like this isn't really what's serving you anymore. The Lord's having me look at my other decks here. I wonder which one he's going to have me grab. Let's see first. Jehovah, we have that request for Aquarius that are married. You know who this is for, but we're just going to pick up that Aquarius married energy and see what's going on here. Just heard the name Mark. The name Mark. 111 was just there too. So Mark, I heard. And that like kind of roared through my belly there. All right, Father. What's going on with Aquarius and love, God? Jehovah. Secret card. Okay. What's going on with Aquarius? In love. Married. Crossroads. Heard crossroads. Saw crossroads. Crossroads. Wonder what that's going to be. Let's see here. The moon. It's in the positive. So there's this self-acceptance of how you're truly feeling, right? The moon is coming within to overpower in this positive way, to help bring these emotions up, to clear yourself out, 2-2-2 within this balance that needs to happen within this feminine, masculine energy. It's kind of like logically you know what to do and you know what's expected of you because this is the choice that you made beforehand, 2, 3, 4, but you were a different person back then. Some of you are having thoughts of, is this the right path for me still? And honestly, that's the very first energy that I picked up. We also have this sense of manipulation with the moon here over our emotions. And it's almost as if you've allowed someone to be in control of your emotions indirectly by way of obligations and just, well, I'm your wife or I'm your longtime girlfriend. You know, this is for married, truly committed people. 311 was just there. I'm your wife and I have to do this and this and this and this as a typical marriage would. But when we do all of those things and focus on that 3D, 3, 2, 1, there's that ascension up and down, up and down. You're riding this roller coaster of life. And where's your spirit? Is it in the cart? Is it waiting to get onto the next ticket? Is it avoiding the ride 333 altogether because it knows that manipulation is there within your water, your tides, that ebbing and the flowing? And the faster that straight path can be made, the faster that potential energy is going to go to be able to put you in that right direction, which is why this is in the positive. You're accepting these emotions about it and this balance of, okay, maybe this isn't the right roller coaster for me anymore. Maybe you want to get off of that roller coaster because it is a roller coaster. You know, you are aware of these emotions. Yeah. You're aware of these emotions, but then here's that manipulation and it's roller coaster. It's like you're having to deal with somebody else's emotional imbalance, somebody else's damage and emotional baggage. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just pack my bags and go on this guilt trip with you whenever you feel unstable? Because that's not what a wife does. That's not what a husband does. They're there to recognize that their other feels that way and is there to show support, not to be the punching bag for it. And so I can really understand where this path of, do I stay or do I go? Or, you know, I just want to get off the roller coaster, man. I don't even like carnival rides to begin with. You know, 444 is going to be here right now within this protection. This card here, I love this. This is that Three of Pentacles. And within this feminine side, you can't work with this energy that's supposed to balance you. It's not balancing you. You might be dealing with an earth sign here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The moon also goes back to Cancer, Pisces. But that feminine side is really what's reaching out. And the feminine side, honey, is our emotions, our true feelings about what we are and who we are and where we've invested ourselves in. And what you've done on that roller coaster isn't going to serve you if it's not helping you work and balance yourself in the process. We saw that dissension 3, 2, 1, and that's a 3. It's going down to that 2, 1. And I saw 5, 2, 1 when I said that. That's really funny. That Hierophant energy is going back down because it can't meet. That masculine energy isn't able to meet that feminine side because it's not what's going to work with you on the inside. And if this is the obligations, if this is the pressure from someone on the outside, then that kind of tells me that that masculine energy or that opposite energy of you, your person's energy, isn't really working with you. Now here's this crossroads, this huge lover's decisions, really, because within that 5, it's that Hierophant. Things need to change. 5, 5, 5. Shut up, Lord. Things need to change because I need to make this lover's direction and then decide which way I'm going to go, right? Well, you're not able to do that right now. And I totally understand because you're still in that moment of accepting what's serving you and what's no longer serving you. 611. Should I stay on this roller coaster or should I get off and go on a different ride that I'm going to enjoy and be childlike on again? How about what else is here? You're not able to collaborate with your feminine side either within your masculine energies, which is really causing that imbalance. Not being able to work with your feminine powers is really, really self-harm behaviors because you're holding yourself back from your true capability, your self-efficacy of what you can get done and be capable of yourself without anyone else's obligating power above you or below you, okay? You're able to make those decisions for yourself, Aquarius. And right now I feel like you're really trying to figure out which way to take this newfound power in this feminine side because it's there. It's absolutely there. When it came out, it was boom. So now you're really trying to take this power and now you're like, okay, well, what do I do with it now? You're kind of just holding the lightsaber there, I guess, lightsaber. And they're going, do I go this way? Do I go this way? You know, I'm just kind of seeing all these different energies that you can manipulate in a manifesting way yourself in the positivity. But right now you're manifesting it for yourself in the negative, which is just more manipulation. I really feel like you just are starting to feel like you don't belong here. Yeah, see, look, Aquarius, there's your own energy right there, honey. You have 2 swords in the negative. All those truths and what we truly believe, they're not able to come up and out and balance you yet because you haven't quite figured out how to work with it yet. But you will. You're in those crossroads of, okay, do I really listen to the truth here? And when you're trying to make an uncomfortable situation work, what you need to do is reflect back to your areas of safety and what's not safe for you, what makes you feel uncomfortable. Don't make assumptions about it because that's not going to help you either. That's just going to pull you down to that negative energy because it's not the truth. You don't know the truth until you ask about it or you figure it out yourself through your spirit or through their words if you're able to distinguish what they are saying, reading in between the lines, okay? You're not able to work with yourself and bring that in at 811 because every single time something new comes, it's just, it stops you. Like it's this roller coaster again. It's like a stopping point. It's almost like you're stuck on this roller coaster forever, and then all of a sudden it goes right back down and up again, right back down and up again, right back down, and then it comes to a right stop. Okay, and then tomorrow you wake up and you're not sure how your spouse's mood is going to be. It's very unpredictable. You're not sure how to work with them. You're not sure how to present them, even when you come with loving, calming, caring, kind energy. Even when you come and talk to them about it and recognize how you both feel. You know, there's just super manipulation here. And how is that healthy for you? Yeah, that's really not. You're not able, and it's like, even if you were to tell them, even if you were to explain your side, they're still not going to hear you. So if they're not going to hear you, why are you continuing to talk? 9/11, thank you, Jesus. Why are you continuing to waste your energy on it? I understand that it's your spouse, but you don't have to play that game. You don't have to give them that power to take that manipulation away from you to manipulate yourself and give it to them. When they're done with you and you're out of their area, they're off at work or you're out at the store or whatever, you come back. Do you have you regained your power by then, or do they still have it? And it's all emotional, right? Because by that time, you're not gonna be able to sit there and be like, there was something wrong with you this morning. Because you can't say that. You can't sit there and say like, what was up your butt this morning? You have to be gentle and calming and caring and kind about it, which is exactly why it's hard to work with this energy. It's very, very difficult because you're trying to stay true in your own self. But at the same time, every single time that they say something back, they still try to get within your low vibrating energy here. And then you will ride that roller coaster. Yeah, you ride the train, choo-choo. But there's a cute little story about a train called I Think I Can. I Think I Can. I Think I Can. And I know you can. Let's see the bottom of the deck here, Aquarius. Let's see. The World. See? I know you can. And the Lord does too. And he's sitting there and saying, look at, things can work and things can be balanced. You just have to figure out which direction to go. There's no time. There's no wrong answer. I mean, if you continue to stay here, it's just stalling it more. There's more manipulation here overall, but there's more time to be aware of your moon, your feminine side. And until you're 100% truthful and honest with yourself, you're not going to have that potential energy to fuel this to come out in the open in a positive way. There's almost a lot of arguments. There's a lot of intimidation. It's every time that you try to talk to this person, they're very hot-headed. I mean, there's no wands here, but I'm already feeling it. Yeah, look at that. 6 of Wands in the positive. You're going to have that opportunity to get out your truths, be able to bring in that balance within yourself. 5 of Cups, walk away from that hurting energy that you're dealing with every single day. You're also going to have a victory with not putting their heart brokenness and their victimology in your world anymore. You're going to be able to separate it out, which isn't that what the Lord's saying right here? So it's this choice of, I need to separate it out. I need to learn how to do this in my head. And if you email me, I can give you some tricks. They're really cool. However, am I going to do this within my marriage still? Because this is what's the situation, the trial, the tribulation, the manipulation that's going on. Continue to deal with them because I can't deal with their behaviors, or I can't control them. I can only control myself. I can guide them. I can love them. I can support them, even if they don't see it that way. But until they are able to see things, I'm not sure if I'm going to be self-served. I'm not going to make sure yeah. How are you going to be 100% happy, 12-11, if they're not 100% happy? So there's a huge your heart is not reciprocated. You have a lot to give them and you want to be able to help balance their world and give them a lot of love, but you can't even move forward with this self-love, let alone their own love as well. And it's really difficult because you can't encourage someone else to heal. If they're not ready, they're not ready. And sometimes we are ready, and that's okay. Sometimes we just have to say, you know what? I'm outgrowing. I'm not this person that I used to be. I'm not encouraging divorce. I'm just saying I'm encouraging mental health. I'm encouraging heart recovery by way of Jesus Christ. I am encouraging you to get on the straight path. You already know that you're not on the straight path if you are feeling any type of way about this reading for you, Aquarius. The Emperor. Yeah, look at that. This Emperor is just sitting in so much victimology, and it's very, very hard to be supportive and love yourself at the same time because they always turn it around. They never see it as being for them. They see you as always being against them in ways, I really feel. And this is where this toxic energy can come in, because if this Emperor is really good at manipulating, what's going to happen is that they're also going to understand how to read that word structure. They're going to understand how you feel, and they're going to use it against you. Those are the ones that are dealing with that narcissistic, prideful ego of a spouse, right? However, we also have this Emperor in this masculine energy, and I absolutely love this because this is going to come in once that moon and sun can correlate within that Hierophant energy. And we already were talking about that as well. That moon is that Empress energy. And so you're really stuck between these crossroads of this High Priestess to Empress energy overall. And you know which way you're going to go because you have all these 4 queens and 4 kings to back you up, right? They're already there within that moon and that Emperor in the world. Everything that is obligating you to do something you don't want to do is already right here. Your feminine side is being controlled by your Emperor and you're imbalanced. But the biggest card was that feminine side and that 6 of Wands, that overall victory here. Page of Pentacles in the negative. He's not giving you this honest, loving, calming, caring, kind energy here. It's not being reciprocated. I completely feel that. And that's why there's this imbalance. This imbalance in your 3D marriage relationship is causing an imbalance in your 5D relationship with yourself. And there's kind of these empathic capabilities within you that I'm feeling that you feel so obligated to do things for them and to take care of them because you're the nurturer and this is what you want to do and everything's fine when everybody's happy. But are you happy? Because I want you to be so incredibly happy. And if you're not happy on this roller coaster ride, you know, let's see what these cards are. Yeah, look at that Page of Cups and constant mental interference. It's a constant apology. It's a constant kiss and make up, but then it's constant anxiety because their behavior is so unpredictable in their childlike mind. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy once more again. But, you know, we have it all here. So all the elements. Let's see bottom of the deck one more time. Temperance. There's that Sagittarius card. Temperance, this person's not paying attention to their emotional behaviors here. They're not understanding that their behaviors are emotional reacting instead of responding and taking that time from the true side in with that Two of Swords there. This is our hot and cold, our yes or no, how quick we're going to rise and how quick we're going to descend. Within our overall nervous system, within our capabilities of being able to continue this energy where our synapses, our dendrites are all formed, that fire energy to bring in that oxygen, that air, the power of oxygen of the bull, that earth energy to backdoor it within all that water, that cups to continue that fluid movement going within that potential energy. And that's what's happening is that right now you're going through this heartbreak, this death and rebirth of your heart and your feminine side, not understanding that maybe it's just time to get off the roller coaster. And if you're not going to get off the roller coaster, there's a lot of work to be put in mentally to be able to understand that person's brain, to be able to keep you and your 6 areas of safety safe, and to be able to move on in the right direction with unconditional love and support. It's all your choice. That's exactly it. Right here, this is your electrical prop, your nervous system. It is being reconfigured within your polarities in all of your elements, your fire, air, earth, and water, and that's why it's all here. Ace of Pentacles. There's that Ace of Potentials that's just been up our butt lately, huh? If you have Libra in your chart, you also might want to check that Libra reading out. All right, let's see the secret card. Oh, that's kind of a gut punch, huh? Well, we all know that Six of Swords is just this emotionally walking away mentally. You are sailing away from the island that you stuck yourself on because you realize you can make a boat. Your feminine energy is right there. Your masculine energy is helping you sail away. There's that little inner child in between. This mental walking away isn't necessarily a divorce or a separation in 3D. It's just being capable of understanding your self-efficacy and and what could happen when you decide to no longer allow that power to have over you. Self-empowerment. And I just heard he wants you to be able to empower yourself so their energy isn't controlling you. You can steady yourself and reflect it back to them. You can bounce it back to them. Jehovah, you were already going for that second tarot deck. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Princess of Cups in the negative. So this Page of Cups here, we already had that. So this card is confirmed. However, in my Hebraic deck, I've got Princess and Page for everything that correlates to those Page Cups. So look at this. This masculine energy is saying, I'm so sorry, baby. Let me kiss and make up to you with the fish here, which that goes back to females' genitals. So let me have kiss and love making and peanut butter jelly time, and then I'm still going to cause you that interference, right? I'm still going to fuck your mental shit up because I know how to play your game. And the number one way that he can also control you is through sex. That swapping of energies. So now this Princess of Page Cups is coming in, and you're kind of just like, I'm not going to accept your apologies anymore because there's no changed behavior. I need to see the behavior changed pattern before I can continue to even invest myself in you anymore. You know, what else is here? Oh my God. Prince of Cups came out right after that Page of Cups. So both of you are going to have these issues. And then that Five of Pentacles is behind there, which I absolutely love because it's going to stall him completely, your spouse or them. I'm getting that masculine energy. Like I said, that Emperor is there. So this Princess of Cups and Page of Cups, they're both going to sit there and be like, I can't believe you anymore. I'm hurt. I'm lost in my emotions. And now it's going to stall. Maybe there's a break that needs to happen here. Eight of Cups. Yep, right. Get off that roller coaster. 10 of Pentacles. There's an ending here for sure. Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords energy right there, honey. You'll have a last Two of Cups in the negative. Can this heart ever be healed again? Is that victim going to ever realize their worth? Is that victim ever going to move on in that right direction? That Chariot just flew out that way. Yeah, there's this movement is for this feminine energy and this feminine to be able to move on and up and ascend within her world. Queen of Swords, look at that, honey. When you rip the truth off and just take the Emperor's reaction as it comes, don't respond to it. Just say, okay. Okay, this is you. I am capable of me. You are capable of you, and that is how you are choosing to react and respond. Because you are the Empress. Love you.